Hey, 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 Scorpio. This is your sacred scribe here, ready to do your December 2022 reading. So, I'm going to do this Celtic cross for you, Scorpio, this month, and we're going to see what's going on. So, let's get started. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Won't resonate with everybody, but hopefully it will with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down below there, Scorpio. If you would before you leave, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions. If you guys are interested in a reading, I am live every day at around 2-3 p.m. Eastern time, and then again at night around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern time. So let's see what's going on for you. And you can get mini readings in my lives, or you can go to yoursacredscribe.etsy.com if you want a more extensive reading. All right, Scorpio. Yada, yada, let's get started. So the center card that you have for your overall energy for the month is the Knight of Coins. All right. So I feel like you're plodding along, you're taking things slow, okay? I feel like you're really trying to figure out what it is that you want from love, from life, from everything, really. So let's clarify. I'm also hearing value, so you may be looking at your value. So we have the Hermits, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so you're looking inside, right? You're looking into the dark because you are the detective here. So you're going inside, you're taking your time, you're looking at your passions, you're looking at your heart, you're looking at why your heart is stuck. The Two of Swords is you're not sure what direction to go in. You're seeking the wisdom. Why am I experiencing this? And how can I let go? How can I let go of whatever is keeping my heart stuck, right? So let's see why. Your challenge is temperance. Now, temperance is Sagittarius energy, right? And in order for you to get on your path, which is behind temperance, you've got to get out of this. All right? You're guarding yourself. It's like you're imprisoning yourself here. When an angel is trying to help you, this could even be your higher self, but I feel like it's an angel. I'm hearing Gabriel. So Gabriel's trying to lead you toward a solution, trying to get you to utilize the tools around you in order to create something beautiful, right? Manifestation. And that's what you do. You manifest. You know how to manifest. And I feel like this is your challenge, to understand that you can, be guided and connect with this guidance, but you cannot if your heart is not open. So let's clarify this being stuck. Scorpio. I almost called you Sag, but this is Sag. So Scorpio, what's up with temperance? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Vessels, and the Three of Wands. So I feel like your challenge is healing over a third-party situation, over something that caused heartbreak, okay? And the key, I feel, is to look beyond the hurt and see the wisdom, see beyond. It's like see the forest through the trees. You see how the Nine of Vessels here, he's looking out into Never Never Land. But what do you see? You have to envision what it is that you want to manifest, right? So he's standing on top of the mountain, taking control and saying, this is what I want. All of these cups below me. This is what I'm feeling, right? It's as if these are all of your emotions, And they're coming up, 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 up. And it's manifesting in this feeling that's, you know, throwing it out to the universe. And then it's going to boomerang back to you. This wish. But you have to see it. You have to feel it. In order to feel it, you got to unblock your heart. How do you do that? With the Three of Wands. You feel this optimism for the future and feel open, right? The world is your oyster. The ocean is vast, right? So what you want is here, maybe at a distance. It may take a hot minute, but as long as you envision it and you see it and you take steps toward it, it will manifest. And I feel that you know that, but you're still grieving. With the Three of Swords, you're still grieving over heartbreak from the past, right? But look at the rose that's below the heart. Look at the beautiful bloom that comes of it. So this hurt is not for naught. No, it is for a purpose. It is to give you, I was going to say hope, but it's more than hope. To give you a knowing that when you open your heart, it will bloom. Right? Because if this heart's crying, this heart is open. Right? It's more vulnerable. And you need to cry in order for it to, in order for you to bloom, to grow. And this is what this experience is teaching you. Okay? So that is your challenge. Now, for your subconscious, in your subconscious, Scorpio, is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about moving on from really choppy waters and moving on to a more peaceful place within your heart, within your soul. So you could be thinking about this peaceful place. You could be thinking about possibly moving, right? But it's like smooth sailing. That's what I'm hearing. So you may be thinking about this smooth sailing that's coming up. Okay, so we have Lady of Vessels, Ace of Vessels, and the World card. All right. Wow. So you have love on your brain. You have this go with the flow feeling in your subconscious. Your heart is there in your subconscious, wanting to open, wanting to go with the flow, wanting to dip your toe into love. You see the heart, how it's dipped in this water. Water is emotion. But water has intelligence, right? So it knows. And with you deciding to dip your heart into the oceans of love, right? There's a knowing there. There's a trusting that the water, that the flow, that the current will take you where you need to go. With the World card, this is travel, right? And this is also a new beginning, heart-centeredness. So this may take you on a journey. You're going on a journey in your subconscious right now because you're trying to balance your emotions with the Lady of Vessels, right? You're trying to understand your emotions, but I do feel a lot of optimism within your subconscious, a lot. And that is going to have a great influence on you, Scorpio. All right, so for your past, you have the Five of Vessels. And the Five of Vessels talks about grieving over heartbreak, right? But look what's coming out of this heartbreak, right? This broken vase. A beautiful couple of birds, lovebirds, right? So maybe your heart needed to be broken in order for you to fly, right? To come out of this brokenness and find somebody to fly with. Let's see. 5 of Vessels. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Lovers. Yep, see? So there's an opportunity here. Could be dealing with a Libra. I feel like you saw an opportunity in the past to come together with a Libra. There was a choice. Maybe you had to choose between 2 people, but you're grieving this love. You're grieving this love. Let's see. Why is this love not happening now? Justice, balance. So perhaps you're not with this individual because of truth, because of a decision one of you made, because of an imbalance in the nature of relationship, right? So that's what it's telling me. Now, I see Justice there and the High Priestess. So you may be dealing with a twin flame. Those are 2 twin flame cards of mine. So with the High Priestess, okay, this is talking about your future. And this is very intuitive. Very, very, very intuitive. That's what I'm feeling. There may be a secret or a secret love that may be coming up for you. I feel like your intuition is really on point. Maybe it's scaring you a little. Ha. Yep. So you have the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. So you may be juggling 2 people, all right, and worried that it will come to light. You may be the third party in a relationship, because the 6 of Pentacles is, for me, juggling 2 people, 2 things, 2 places. And with the Queen of Coin, you could be dealing with a Capricorn as one of these people that is a third party. Who's the Queen of Coin? Somebody that you work with the 8 of Pentacles. All right? So there's somebody that you work with and then somebody else. All right. So all right, I want to say that this person is an original, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so let's see about this 5 of, oh, that's right. You have 5 of Swords for what's coming up in your near future. All right, now clarifying this is the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. Wow. So there's an ending that's taking place. And I feel like it's you letting go of all your wounds from the past and moving on, being able to move on. And you're stopping what you were doing before, which is really beating a dead horse over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result, and it wasn't coming. So you finally understood your pain, or understand your pain, and you process it, and then you're letting go of it and you're freeing yourself, which is why I say, you know, you find somebody to fly with, because it is freeing yourself from this brokenness. It is. And when you free yourself from this brokenness, you're able to light your fire and move forward, right? In confidence, in knowing. And that's beautiful. All right, so in your subconscious, sorry, not your subconscious, your internal influences, Scorpio, is the 3 of Vessels. So I feel like you want to have fun, right? You want to celebrate you. And I feel like you do at times go out and have fun. I do feel like possibly to escape. Okay, this could be through drinking. And I'm not saying don't drink, right? But just be careful of the influence, because I think Neptune is in Pisces, and Pisces is its ruler. One of the negative aspects of Neptune is drinking, right? It's Pisces. So just be careful of over drinking. So you have the Emperor, the Lady of Staffs, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. All right. So you have an Emperor coming in as well. So you have this Queen of Pentacles and you have the Emperor. I feel like there is an optimism with this Emperor. There is a patience, like, okay, I think this is going somewhere. I think this Emperor and I can actually make it to the top and be happy together. You like communicating with this Emperor. I'm going to gaze at this Emperor. Now, if for those of you who don't know, I gaze at cards. I gaze at the, I connect with the nature and the animals in the card. So this Emperor is standing out. So let me gaze. Wow. This Emperor is sad. Wait a minute. Okay, this Emperor, I'm feeling, I want to get a handle on the eagle here. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm getting a feeling from, because they're really not showing me anything. They're making me feel, okay, the Emperor is sad. The Emperor is almost feeling empty. And the bird is almost mad at him, to tell you the truth. The eagle is like, hey, wake up. Wake up. What are you doing? So I feel like this is saying communication is important with this Emperor. And I feel like drinking may get in the way. Okay? So communicate openly with this Emperor, but make sure you're of clear mind, because otherwise you're not going to be able to help this Emperor. All right? Wow. All right. All right, so now we have the internal influence, which is the Lady of, the external, which is the Lady of Coin. So the external influences, I feel like things are going at a steady pace. I feel like as you go along and you're going slow, you're appreciating things. You're appreciating things about yourself. You're appreciating things about other people. And you're able to assess your life better because of this new awareness that you have. With going slow, there is a new awareness. So let's clarify the Lady of Coin. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, or the Ten of Fire, and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you have a lot of options to choose from. All right, you are rising again. This is totally you, rising like the phoenix. But what are you going to do? Are you going to be sneaky and hide all of these individuals? Because you do have, wasn't that the High Priestess? Yes. It's up to you what you want to do about these options. Are you going to hide them or not? Let's see. What's going to happen if you hide this option? Four of Pentacles. King of Staffs. Okay, if you hide this option, I feel like there's somebody from the past in one of these options, because this is putting the past behind, finally dealing with it. So I feel like it actually will allow you to deal with the past, to let it go. So whether that means you've got to have somebody from the past as a second lover, until you recognize, nope, got to let you go, and then let them go and go with the new one. For whatever reason, this is sort of what I'm getting here, because it's going to give you fire. So it's actually maybe a good thing. You're going to know whether it is or not, but you have plenty of options. You have plenty of options. You don't need a past lover to have options, that's for sure. All right, so in your hopes and fears, okay? Okay, Scorpio, let's get on to your hopes and fears. Your hopes and fears, you have the Six of Wands. So I feel like your hopes and fears, you're hoping to get all of this attention, and you are, but you're fearing it at the same time. And I feel like you're fearing it because you have to hide a lover. You have to hide, excuse me, it could be even more than one lover. Okay? So, and I also feel you may think that maybe it's going to go to your head, so you're worried about the egotistical part in it, possibly. But if that's what you're thinking, I can already tell you it's not really. Let me see. You shouldn't have to worry about that. I feel like it's more of the fear of finding out, somebody finding out. You have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So we have Taurus, we have Libra, Gemini energy. So you're hoping for this new beginning, right? You're hoping for this new beginning with the Ace of Wands. You're hoping to manifest possibly something with the Taurus for one of them. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because now you have the King and Queen of Pentacles, and that is a power couple. All right. The Queen of Swords talks about manifestation. You may have Gemini in your chart. All right. As above, so below. She's got one sword pointing up, one pointing down. Swords are truth. But as above, so below. You know how to communicate in a way that will nurture the manifestation of a dream. And you're fearing that if you do so, it's almost like be careful what you wish for. That's what you're fearing. You're overthinking it. Especially if you have Gemini in your chart, I can tell you right now, you're overthinking it. So you're hoping for passion, hoping for stability, hoping to manifest love, right? But you're fearing it, because then there's the possibility of losing it. All right. So, whoops. For your outcome, you have the Queen of Vessels. Scorpio, I feel like I just heard you have your heart in your hands. And I feel like you're going to offer your heart to somebody. And you know it's fragile. And you want them to know it's fragile. Right? So you're going to be confident enough to offer this heart. You are the Six of Wands here. That is victory, but that is confidence, right? That is strength, which is Leo. So having the courage to be vulnerable and saying, here's my heart. Take care of it. Treasure it as I will yours, right? So let's see what else the Queen of Vessels has to say. Death, there you are. Six of Vessels and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So transformation. Something is transforming within you. That's huge. You're nurturing, okay? You're nurturing with the Six of Vessels. A relationship that is becoming something wonderful. Even if it's of the past, it's something that's transforming, because you've got abundance here. You've got Ten of Pentacles, commitment, possible marriage, Excuse me. But I feel like there is great growth here. Great growth through nurturing of yourself, nurturing of your heart, nurturing of this relationship, choosing one of these vases that you're nurturing. It could be that somebody from the past over here with the 5 of vases here. All right. Or it could be this earth sign. But wow. What is Scorpio's advice? I just want to get a couple. King of Vessels, Knight of Swords, and 5 of Wands. Making sure that you're not keeping your wounds lit so that they can heal. Facing your fears to do so. And not forgetting about that masculine energy as well, right? You are water. But there's masculine water, there's feminine water. So not being afraid to step foot into love in a way that's strong and confident. Okay, and flowing with abundance of love. With the King of Vessels. Wow, Scorpio. All right, let's get some advice here. All right. Shadow, higher perspective, and the Sage. So the shadow. This is so you. You are the shadow. And you love diving into the depths of your soul. Diving into the depths of your shadow. And searching for the lights, right? Because you enjoy the shadow and you enjoy finding the light. So for somebody who is death, who is transformation, you are the master at integration of the shadow into the light. All right. Now with the higher perspective, and that's reminding you that you are. With the higher perspective, I feel like you need to take a higher perspective, a different viewpoint, so that you can go into the shadow with as many perspectives as you can. Look at your situation from this standpoint, from yours, from theirs, from, 10 different standpoints. So that way, when you go into the shadow, the more knowledge, the more power, and you're going to come out with more information than ever and more growth than ever. The Sage is seeking that higher wisdom, right? And that's through the higher perspective, through going into the shadow. That's expansion. That's raising the vibration. That's growth. And that's expansion of the heart. And the offering of the heart, the vulnerability of the heart. True satisfaction, true love, true passion, and trust in yourself, in your knowing, in this love. So Scorpio, that's what I have for you for December. Please drop a like below, share and subscribe if you already haven't. If you're interested in a reading, go to yoursacredscribe.etsy.com, or I am live every day around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 to 3, and or nighttime around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so yeah, you have a great December, and I will catch you on the flip side of your daily dose of Love Tarot. Namaste.